good day to you. This is Todd. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word. There are times that we do difficult jobs that our company does, difficult jobs. And we have to wear PPE, personal protective equipment, okay? One of those things is a respirator, okay? So I'm going to put my respirator on. You won't be able to hear me very well. Hey, how you doing? Okay. So, anyway, that's a respirator. That's the real deal, okay? It's got the cartridges I can change out for the different atmospheres that I'm dealing with at that time. Whether it be sometimes a dead body, sometimes mold, or other hazardous materials. We can go in and clean them. And naturally, I'm not just wearing a respirator, I'm wearing all kinds of other protective equipment too, the whole Tyvek suit and all that. But when I buy the stuff, I buy the real stuff. I don't buy Chinese knockoffs of it, okay? So if someone were to hand me, I'd be going into a mold job and they'd go, hey, I got you some PPE. I'm like, oh, great, thanks. And they hand me a KN95. I'd be like, no thanks, not doing that, okay? It's not the real thing. This is not even an N95. An N95 is like a real mask, and this is a knockoff of the N95. So don't be deceived into thinking this is gonna cover everything when you get into a hazardous situation. There's all kinds of debate about how it'll stop coronavirus and stuff like that. And I wear that in homes because that's adequate, rather than wearing this thing. If it's a dangerous environment, yeah, I'll be putting this thing on. But yeah, it's a cumbersome thing to be wearing. I want the real thing when I'm dealing with my safety. Let me read this. We're going to be reading today from Mark 13, verses 21 through 23. And I'm saying, watch out for the fakes. It says this: at that time, if anyone says to you, look, here is the Messiah, or look, there he is, do not believe it. For false messiahs and false prophets will appear and perform signs and wonders to deceive, if possible, even the elect. So be on your guard. I have told you everything ahead of time. Okay? Jesus is, the point here is Jesus is saying, watch out, be on guard against the fakes. There's going to be fakes that come around, okay? So be on guard. When I have this respirator on, be on guard so you're not, getting a fake respirator, but be on guard for a savior too. I have my bike helmet too, and it's an actual, a Rudy Project bike helmet. I try not to buy the cheap knockoffs, because what happens is when I get in an accident, and if it's a cheap knockoff that someone made and sold at the Dollar Tree, then what happens to my head when I come crashing down? I'm dead because of that cheap old helmet that I bought for $1 or whatever. So in that case, I buy the real thing to protect my noggin. So, but the thing is, Jesus says, watch out for those false messiahs, and they're going to try and deceive even the elect, okay? Now, I assure you that if you are studying the Bible, and you won't be deceived, okay? There's a lot of deception come, and you're easily deceived if you're not in the Word, okay? So easily. And you see people it happen to all the time. They're deceived today, and you're like, how much were you studying the Bible before you were deceived? And they're like, well, I went to church, and they read the Bible there. Well, that's it, okay? But if you're studying the Bible yourself and in the Word, you're not going to be deceived, okay? And Jesus had said there, I have told you everything ahead of time, okay? Jesus has warned us, he's told us, and he's warned us about the false teachers and the false messiahs. So what I would encourage you today is be on guard against the false teachers and false messiahs. And the best way to be on guard is to be in the Word and to know this is the way to know that, who the real Messiah is, which is Jesus. All right, thanks for watching, and I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I'll see you tomorrow. Blessings.